Hello everyone, Alex Not here from Redeveloper, and I'm so glad that you have decided to become a freaking iOS game developer. Notice the word here, game, because you are not going to become just any iOS developer, you are going to become an iOS game developer. Now, without further ado, let's get to today's lesson on how to become an Apple developer. So, first thing you need to know is what you need to own to become an Apple developer. Well, first off, you will need a Mac. Now, this is necessary because developing apps for Apple needs Xcode. You will develop apps in Xcode, in a program called Xcode. So you will need to download Xcode, and Xcode works only in a Mac environment. What that means is you have two options. Either you buy a Mac, a MacBook Pro or a Mac Mini or an iMac, or you use some kind of systems on your Windows PC like Parallels, or another one is in fact you have three options. You can use it via a browser with Mac in a cloud. I will just show that. So in conclusion, either you need a Mac, you have to buy a Mac, or you can use Parallels to run a Mac OS system on your Windows computer. Or if you still have a Windows computer and don't want to buy a Mac, then you have the option to, let me just open Safari, to go to Mac in the Cloud, maccloud.com. There you can own your own cloud and do Mac stuff there, like using Xcode. Okay. Now, next thing is you want to enroll in the Apple Developer Program, but for that you need an Apple ID. So let's go to developer.apple.com, and you see this little account button. Click on that. And this asks you to enter your developer account. Now, this is not mine. Okay. As you can see, you need an Apple ID and a password. Now, you can create your Apple ID if you don't already have one. You can use the Apple ID you have registered when you bought an iPhone. Know that you do not necessarily need an iPhone to start development on iOS, but it is quite useful when you want to test out the gyroscope, or it's better to test it out on a real device rather than on the simulator. So, coming back, we will need an Apple ID and a password. If you don't have one, you can create one. Note that when you create an Apple ID, you will need a credit card for it. Now, you can remove that credit card later on, but you cannot create a new Apple ID without a credit card as of this recording. Okay, now once you have your Apple ID, you can just simply sign in and you will have all the developer tools you need to develop iOS games. Okay, but what's the catch with that $99 fee per year? Well, if you do want to add your app to the App Store, then you will have to pay that $99 per year fee for Apple. So, in conclusion, you do not have to pay that yearly fee only if you just want to upload to the App Store, which you alternatively will want. So you might as well go ahead and enroll it. So let's just sign in. Here is mine. And once you signed in, you can go to the membership. As you can see, this is Shandor, Sándor is Hungarian for Alex. Now you know. Okay, go to membership. And here you have your membership details. Here you will be able to enroll in the Apple Developer Program. Now, developing for the iOS, a few years ago, you had to pay separately for iOS development and for Mac OS development, then called OS X development. I believe a year ago, they deleted that, and all you have to do is pay only once that $99 and per year, and you will have access to the iOS, macOS, tvOS, watchOS development portal. Okay, so here you will be able to enroll into the Apple Developer Program. Now you have two options. Either you enroll as an individual, or you may enroll as a company. Now, as an individual, you have to give your address and usually your national ID. But if you want to enroll as a company, then there will be more paperwork to be done, and it usually takes around 10 to 15 days to accomplish that. Apple will have to verify it, so be prepared. It will take around 2 weeks. Okay. And that about covers how to enroll in the Apple Developer Program and what are the basics of what you need to start becoming a freaking iOS game developer. Okay, if you like this tutorial, these lessons, then go ahead and visit our website and download Abra. Abra is an app we are constantly developing, so go ahead and click the link below, rebeloper.com/Abra, and then if you want to support us, then go ahead and become a Patreon of this show on patreon.com/rebeloper2. Okay, that about covers it. I was Alex Nagy here from rebeloper.com. Over now.